Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm taking a look at Cangtoys CT-CHIYOU-05 Thorilla. And as you can see, it is a 2-pack with Are You Serious? But I will not be showing that off in this video because it's going to be long enough anyway. We have seen these beautiful packaging before. The only thing we can take a look at here is the alt modes, which looks really nice. And that's it for the packaging. Now, to get this out of the way, I have to address the ape in the room. This is a bot that Cangtoys just made up because they needed a bigger crotch. And first I thought it was so unnecessary, totally unnecessary. Then I got him in hand and I started to be, maybe this is okay. And then what won me over was that both Cangtoys and Cangtoys actually did parts forming. Even if Cangtoys do transform a bit, it's still things you add on to the combiner. And this is as well, but it actually transforms. So you can be both robot, gorilla, and crotch. And that's just amazing. The engineering that goes into this masterpiece is just outstanding. For instance, we'll be changing friction joints to ratchet joints. This is Thorilla, and he turns into a gorilla, and you can see the gorilla chest back here. But let's get up and personal with him, shall we? Look at that little head, and if you do turn it towards my lamps, you can see the light piping works very well. Even though I think it's a bit odd to have light piping these days. You have a lot of tampos here, gold, red, gunmetal gray. And you have a little waist with a lot of gold details. You have guns on his arms. They actually conceal the gorilla hands. And this is the crotch. And these are the magnificent legs. I mean, look at them. They are gorgeous. You can see the little ape toesies folded up here, but that's okay, I think. And there you have the chest again. So for articulation, the head can do a 360, and here we see why it's so nicely light piped. These little shoulder pieces can flex out. You can move this up and down, and you can, of course, move this up. And I'm going to undo my transformation here because I want to show you what you can do with the arms, of course. You can go out like that. You can do a 360. You have 1 and 2 swivels. So there is a lot of movement you can do. 90 degrees of elbow bend there. If you rotate it, you will be getting the full bend. But that's not the way it should look, so let's bring it back like that. The hands can tilt outwards, and they are very well articulated, as you can see. Ball peg and a joint there. 1, 2, 3 joints for the thumb, and you really need to be able to move this for transformation. I will show that later on. And you have the inverted masterpiece peg there. You can move these a bit if you want to, but that's more for transformation to combine mode. Okay. Now, these legs. They are bloody epic, I'm sorry to say. Up to there, back to there, and he can do the motor master splits. Badoing. You have a thigh swivel. You have double jointed knee there gets you that much bend. Ah, stiff ratchets. And as you can see, you have one there and one there. These little feet go out like that if you want to, but they should be tabbed in. You can rotate them, you can tilt them, I mean. You can have the foot go up and down. You can have this heel or ape foot go up and down as well. So he can be positioned in any way you like. He does not have an ab crunch, but he does have a waist swivel. Now for accessories. First of all, his epic hammer. And these parts are for the feet in combined mode. For Are You Serious? And this hammer piece becomes the center of the big sword he's going to wield. And you have tab there and a tab there if you want to tab it in. But I've tabbed it in twice. And look, the paint is chipping. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or... But this is going to be in the center of the sword. It's going to be visible if you have this side towards you. But if you have this, you see that. So I don't know. Maybe you can just turn it around. And of course, he can hold his epic hammer in the inverted tab solution. He can hold. I'm going to try this one now, just for fun. He can hold it, but the joints are really stiff on this one. This arm is a bit looser on my copy, so I have to go by the instruction and actually put it in his left hand all the time. The next accessory is his gun. And this gun looks really nice. And you can actually transform it, but that's more for combined mode gun. So he can hold it in his hand like this. And the gun can be underslung or like that, but you can also fold out a peg and put it on his shoulder. And I just think that looks epic. Let's move in so you can see everything on him. You also have two more of these pieces. You actually have two on here. But these are for the feet. For the feet, I don't have yet. For the foot, I don't have yet. It will be arriving the day after tomorrow, according to my postal service. So you put these to the side for now. You also get these two. And they clip onto his hips to go from friction joints to ratcheted joints, which is just amazing how they do that. It's so great. Just plop them on and suddenly you got stability in combined mode. Because you don't need that for this mode, really. You can use the knee braces for combined mode for weapons. And you just tab these on out here. I say just, but when the camera is on, everything is difficult. And now he has big fists. You can do that on both sides, of course. And I like that they actually found a use for everything in every mode, like that. And you close that up on his little hand. Now he has big fists and can clobber anyone who stands against him. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but still, this is going to be a long video, and I hope you bear with me. For comparison, here is DX9's Motormaster. He is about the same size as every other in this set. To get him into gorilla mode, you loosen these tabs and hinge them out for now, like so. You open the chest here and fold the robot head in, and make sure to have the face facing inwards, because otherwise this can do some damage. Like that. Then you come to the other side and you fold the little, well, I say little, it's not. It's huge actually. Ape face out. Why doesn't it want to tab in? Ah, like that. Now we can almost stand and look like an ape already. Okay. These are going to be slid forward. And on one side, my peg is actually moving outwards, which is kind of strange. Let's slide this there. Now we open up this again, and you pull it out, so you can tab it in the front position here. Out, stretch, in. Then you can tab this back in. Now, to do one arm, you start by rotating it so it looks like that. It droops a bit. Come to the hand and you loosen the shield, or whatever you call that one. You open this little thing up and you close the hand, and the rule of thumb here is to press on the fingers first, then fold them in and lay the thumb on top like so and fold it in. And when you do that, you need to fold out the monkey hand, close that down and lock that into place. You can fold these in if you want to, if you don't want to have guns on your monkey. But I like the guns on my monkey, so that stays out. You push these on, so it tabs back in. And you can have your thumb in any direction. But again, the rule of thumb is up. And we come up here and we angle this in and we tab it in like in robot mode, and then fold this down. And that's one arm done. When that's done, you come to the groin and fold this piece up, and you rotate the waist and you plug this into that port for stability or whatever. And that's that done. Rotate the legs backwards, fold these out, unpeg these here. And now we're going to hinge the leg down and lock it back into place. This piece goes underneath. Now we need to hit the correct joint in here to make this work, and it isn't really that easy. Oh, just because I said it wasn't easy, now it was. And you push that knee piece up. You fold the little monkey toes down and you have the little thumb here, or big toe. And that is one leg done. And there you have him in gorilla mode. And it looks really, really nice, I think. Let's get up and personal. Unfortunately, the light pipe eyes look dead. They should be red. but I just can't get them to light up, unfortunately. I can't make him happy for anything. Let's go over the chest, and the crotch piece, and the little monkey feet, and the little bottom. And the robot mode chest is back here, but I think it works. That's what it looks like from the side. So this is what it looks like from the underside. And this is what it looks like from above. He's a big boy. He's a very big and beautiful boy. Now for articulation, the head can go up, it can go down, it can go 360. You can open his little mouth to reveal some teeth. If you get these out, you are theoretically able to do a 360 here. You can also get them to the eye outside. You can bend 90 degrees. The hands are as the robot hands, just way bigger. On one ball peg and a joint there. And the thumb can be moved from side to side, so they probably made the same hand just twice and let you decide which way you want to push that, depending on left or right. These hind legs don't really move except for this. I don't know if that's anything you want to play with. I usually have them as high up as possible because that just makes everything looks better. And again, you can fold these up and down and this one out to the side. And if you want, you can put these fist thing on him again. But now he has big hands, so I don't know if there's a reason for it. The gun can actually store up here on a little peg. I don't usually get that to sit flush, but well, now you have an armed gorilla. Well, whatever. It's a thing you can do if you want to. I just don't want to. You can, of course, if you want to put this on his shoulder, but then he's just shooting straight down, so maybe not, hey? Comparing him with Ape Face would just be a waste of time, I think, so I'm going to go straight to the next transformation. Okay. You start by untabbing these. You open up the monkey chest here and fold his little monkey face backwards, inwards towards his little belly, like that. No, don't close that yet. Open this up and you got the combiner port here. Like that. Now, the arms, fold them out and stick them in like that, and then tab them in here. Like so. And when you've done that, you can then close both chests up. You push these back, and you can see my pin just dropped out. It is very stiff, so I can see why. I'm gonna have to put another pin there, maybe. Take this out, and these little hinges here are gonna fold down like that. And now we're going to put them onto the arms. So now you have the arms and the shoulder attached, like that. You fold the arm down. Oh, this is a bit fiddly. Well, not fiddly, it's just you have to remember every turn. Okay, fold this. It doesn't want to stand. Fold this out and this little thing out as well, just to be, sure of what you're doing. You turn the hand so the back is facing outwards, and you fold the hand in just as you did with the other hand. And here you have a hinge that you can actually use to your advantage when you are pushing it in, because you need to move it up and down a bit. And then you close that up. You pull that to the, horizontally, or whatever you call it. These might come untabbed several times during your transformation, and that is okay. You always have to peg them in again. Now, this peg is going into that port. And I don't know if you see it on camera, but it is a bit misshapen after every time I try to put that in, but we're still going to do it. Push the upper arm down as much as you can. Fold this piece up on the double joint and tab it in to this piece here. And there you have his butt flaps, or whatever you want to call it. Now, for ease of use, fold these down and straighten the legs out like so. You can take these and plug them on now, just because it makes things easier. I hope. Now we come to the side and we're going to loosen this piece. I need a spludger for that. Where's my DX9 spludger? We're going to open up, and these buttocks will go out over and over and over and over. It's no point in trying to get them in, actually. And we're getting one more out. This little piece. Oh, I forgot, you have to do these first. You take the skirt pieces, angle them out, rotate this little hinge out, and fold down the tip. Okay, now we can get back to this. We've removed that and that. Now we're going to remove this little piece here as well. And you can do it with a nail, but I do it with my spludger. You fold that out, you rotate it up and fold the outer piece down, and you push it all the way up. Okay, are you ready for the big trick? I know I am. You unpeg that one, you unpeg that one, and of course you unpeg this one. Now you split the groin in like that, and I'm going to rotate this just to have more space to work. You slide it up. It's on a little rail, and that's just amazingly genius, I think. Then you fold back these pieces tolerance is, well. And now you have these little pieces that they were on, just going back and forth, and you're supposed to have them in the middle, tab them in, and tab that in. Because this is no longer a waste. Maybe of time, I don't know, but, well, okay. You can do this in different ways, but I always start in here. So that's loose. So I can fold that to the side. It's easier. Then you come to this little thing here and you fold that up. You take this and you rotate it around and tab that into the knee. Now we open this up and we grab that combiner port. Ow, that's really stiff. And still, it's going to bend. So I don't know. Ow. You go down again with this to lock it into place here. You have to angle it on the other side, like so. And now we can close that up. And this has to be down still. Angle the knee forward a bit, then fold this up. And this is going to tab in here. And when you've done that, then you fold the leg back one click, so it locks into place. You can now fold that in if you want to. You take the foot, you rotate it around. Oh, sorry. You have to take this, fold it up, and now it sits like that. Now you can do this and tab that in there and push the foot to the outward position. You can fold down the little toe if you want to, and then you tab this in to the side, and this is difficult. You have a tab there and a little port in the toe, so you really have to get it in the outward position. But when you do, yes, then it just clicks in. And now you can fold that back down. And that is one leg done. I forgot to show you, this tab goes into this piece that we felt back before. So try and get that on and it just clicks in. And there you have him in his crotch mode. And it is a beautiful crotch mode indeed. Let's go over this a bit quick, shall we? And as you can see, the buttocks doesn't always tab in because the ports are just too tight, so they plop out again. And mine are a bit skewly angled, but still they work and they look good. And when you're done like this, this is a solid piece. There is nothing dangling here at all. So, King Lion is going on that one. I'm actually going to compare a crotch so you can see the difference. We have to go further up, I think. And if this is about this, I think this is the right height for his crotch. So you can see Ocular Max's Bruticus there, and he has a fairly tall crotch as well, but this will be way taller. Now for my conclusion. He's an epic bot. which I say about everyone in this series. The engineering that goes into it, the quality, everything is a bit long to transform, as this video exemplifies, but still, he is without a doubt outstanding, and the gorilla mode looks really good, the crotch mode looks like a crotch, and the robot mode is fun to look at and combine in different poses with his weapons and so forth. Would I have bought this without him being part of the combiner? Probably not. But I'm glad I did, and I'm glad he is. Cangtoys has really done a good job with these bots, even though I broke a thumb of ferocious. For full disclosure, when transforming this bot, a lot of stuff pops off. And that's actually a good thing, because they don't break. They pop off, you can plug them back in, and then he's as good as new. These pop off, for instance, as the thumb pops off, and so on. But with patience gives results, and the results he gives is really epic, I think. The only thing I would change is the teeth in the face. It looks strange to me. Like a IDW Grimlock, maybe? So on a masterpiece scale, he gets 8 out of 10, which is pretty good. So he's a strong recommendation from me, as are all bots in this set so far. Well, I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.